content. Thank you. All right. So I am here with Creator, who has made some amazing content for Justice for Hire so far. Created his own outfit, his own JFH hero outfit for his hero Creator, and now we're talking about a shoot with Creator with Brendan Weaver, the UFC fighter, that we'll be producing in New York with a small production team next week. So I just want to give Creator a more detailed understanding of how what we're doing right now, how JFH works, and of course over time we want this to evolve because everything we're doing is done with the community and is supposed to be evolving over time. So right now the way that it's been working is that people send in content. And all of that content is following, the rules of the universe, and therefore all of that content is actually canonical. And so, meaning that it is essentially officially recognized story that as we build a massive story world that'll exist as movies and shows and live events and maybe video games and more, etc., that all of this content can be referenced throughout time. So we can always look back on something that you did or someone else did and say, hey, we need a story that this kind of thing happened several years ago or several months ago, et cetera. And now we have, Creator's piece from April of 2021. And this is a great catalyst for something that happens in 2025, so this is a multi-year plan. And so that being said, we've been building this on the ground up independently. Right now that we have the app live, which wasn't like that 2 years ago when we started this, we didn't have an app. Now we just have different ways of centralizing our content and also being able to showcase other people's talents. So Creator, you were immediately a standout person in the community, and not only were you stand out from your initial introduction into the community when you joined us, but you also were consistent. And so when we just did a panel for Warner Media walking people through the app, and one of the questions was, how do you pick and choose essentially who goes in the series as a franchise manager? What we're building is a massive story, and that massive story needs to be managed. And so therefore we have to choose what goes out front and to highlight in certain moments of like a day, week, month, year, campaign, et cetera. So your stuff stood out because of the consistency of quality. And not only that, but then you went the extra step. You did a bunch of development work. Hollywood speak, it's called development work, where you actually did like designs of your outfit before you even actually physically made the thing. And then you actually physically made something which is going above and beyond. It was specific to something that you thought of, and so like for JFH. And so it was really, really amazing stuff. And that's part of the reason we were just like, man, this has got to go. We have to put cameras in front of this. So anybody who, and as over time this will change, but essentially anybody who's in the series right now, we put on retroactive compensation contracts because our content is not funded, but it's essentially like self-financed by like me, and we need to raise cash. So we're in the process of, we're going to do our equity crowdfunding campaign on WeFunder for our company Real World, so that the audience can actually invest in what we're doing. And then we can actually fund, more traditionally content and actually pay people up front, et cetera, for great work. But essentially now what we do is we do retroactive compensation contracts. So very traditional in the independent film world. And so essentially, like, if the episode makes money, you get paid from a percentage of what cash comes in for the episode. The episode making money is really dependent on us finishing from my perspective as a producer, is dependent on us actually finishing our full season, which most of it is shot, and then packaging it, meaning that we make it popular. We already went viral on TikTok for episode 1, but essentially through our marketing efforts, et cetera, being able to draw on more sponsorship partners, and potentially even being able to repackage the edit for distribution on Netflix or Amazon, et cetera, which would come with their own fees. So we would make money from that side for anyone's particular appearance in any given episode, and would be able to pay people from that. And there's also many other monetization opportunities that there's just tons of ways to make money off of content and off of what we're doing on Justice for Hire as a community. But the traditional way for us putting people in front of a camera and wanting to make sure that everything from a legal standpoint is we have all of our ducks in a row. We have this retroactive compensation contract. So what I'll do is I'll send you that, which will have a day rate in it. And essentially you would get paid that day rate if there's cash that comes in for the episode. This is a professional shoot. It's an indie professional shoot, as polished as we attempt to make ourselves in all that we do. It's still us putting it together independently. So that being said, if that sounds good to you, I will absolutely send that over, and we can plan to shoot next week.
That's perfectly fine.
Awesome. Thank you, man. So then I will give you a precise schedule by the end of the weekend, if not sooner, because I am getting some final safety measures in order for the shoot. Once I finish doing that within the next hour, then I have to go through scheduling and also just figure out who else is going to be in your scene. And I have folks that have already offered to be in scenes, and now we just need to put them in specific scenes. So now we have 2 slots open for yours, which is excellent.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I mean, essentially just you and your cosplay outfit, your creator outfit, and your phone. You know, we'll be good to go.
Okay.
Is there any questions that you might have that I can answer?
Yeah. Only thing is, my suit looks better at night. Like it has a whole bunch. It has lights on it, so the lights will be a huge impact on it. It's good in the day, but like at nighttime, you get more of a feel for it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I totally get it. I think that, and it's getting, the darkness in New York is happening around 8:30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's figure this out, because once I have more of a sense of schedule in the next few days, hopefully earlier, I'll be able to give way more. We could be a little bit more concrete on this, because I definitely see us. I would love to see your outfit closer toward the evening. The cinematographer would like to shoot more toward the evening. Everyone wants to do everything at night, and we have so much stuff.
That's perfectly fine with me. I have my regular clothes. I have a change of clothes. I just make sure my suit's charged. You know, I don't want it dying. I don't want it dying in the middle of shooting. You know, some backup batteries, and I'm good. You know.
That's awesome.
And it could be in a building. It could be like in like a subway station or something. You know, where you can catch the effects of it. That's really it. It's nothing fancy. It just has lights on it. You know. But I think that's really it. I have everything I really need. You know, I've just been building a lot, you know, fine tuning, redoing, but it's pretty much ready.
Amazing. Thank you so much, man. This is going to be great. I'm super excited, and you've read through the script and you feel good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So yeah, we'll plan on it immediately. And so let's book you for next Friday. We'll 100% shoot then. We'll shoot in Chinatown, because that's the place that we're Chinatown or Lower East Side. That's where we have the most history, and we'll just make it work.
Okay. So Friday towards like 4, 5 o'clock ish, whatever, you know, warm up, introductions, all that stuff, and then we're good to go.
Awesome. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'll email you and I'll email you the agreement, and I'll get all of your like your cell phone, etc., because I want to be able to call you at a moment's notice as we get closer to the shooting date.
Okay.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much again.
All right. Thank you so much.
See you soon, man.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.